Hello, dear AI enthusiasts. Today we're talking about an absolute sensation in the AI world that's currently shaking up the entire tech industry. A small Chinese company called DeepSeek hasn't just challenged the tech giants, but has also proven that groundbreaking AI development is possible with just a fraction of the usual resources. But let's start from the beginning and understand the whole story. In December 2024, DeepSeek initially released their V3 model with an impressive 671 billion parameters. That was already a technical achievement, but it was just the beginning. The real revolution came last week with the release of DeepSeek R1. What makes R1 so special? Imagine this. Major tech companies like OpenAI, Microsoft, and Meta invest hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars in AI development. They build huge data centers, buy thousands of high-end GPUs, and employ hundreds of developers. And then this small Chinese company comes along and develops an AI model that can compete with the best for just $5 million. The technical details are fascinating. R1 uses a highly efficient mixture of experts approach. This means that while the model has 671 billion parameters, it only activates about 37 billion parameters for each specific task. That still sounds like a lot, but for comparison, GPT-4 uses many times that for similar tasks. The training time, just 2.78 million GPU hours. GPT-4 needed about 60 million hours. What's particularly remarkable is that DeepSeek achieved this performance with technically limited GPUs. Due to US export restrictions, China couldn't buy top GPUs like the NVIDIA H100. Instead, they had to work with the stripped-down H800 versions. This makes the performance even more impressive. The story behind DeepSeek reads like a Silicon Valley fairy tale. The company is actually a quant trading firm that develops mathematical algorithms for stock trading. They already owned a considerable number of GPUs for their trading systems and cryptocurrency mining. AI development began as a side project to utilize excess computing power, a classic example of how innovation often comes from unexpected directions. The reactions to R1 were spectacular. The stock market reacted with a veritable earthquake. NVIDIA, the world's largest GPU manufacturer, lost 17.7% of its market value in a single day. That's about $465 billion. Other tech giants like Meta, Microsoft, and Google were also caught in the selling wave. The reason? DeepSeek has shown that you don't need infinite resources to develop cutting-edge AI. One of the most fascinating features of R1 is its transparency in thinking. When you ask the model a question, you can follow its thought process in real time. It analyzes, reconsiders, and corrects itself. Just like a human, you literally see how it thinks. That's a huge difference compared to other models like GPT-4 that only present you with the final result. The benchmarks are no less impressive. In mathematical tasks, R1 even surpasses GPT-4. In programming, it achieves peak values, and in general comprehension tasks, it's on par with the best available models. The model shows particular strengths in complex reasoning tasks, where it systematically analyzes and solves problems. The cost efficiency is downright revolutionary. While OpenAI charges $7.50 for a million token inputs, DeepSeek charges just 14 cents. For outputs, the difference is even more dramatic, $60 with OpenAI versus $2 with DeepSeek. These are price differences that shake up the entire industry. But what does this mean now for the future of AI development? Opinions vary widely. Some analysts see this as the end of American dominance in the AI sector. Citibank analysts, on the other hand, doubt that DeepSeek really only used the weaker H800 GPUs. Alexander Wang, CEO of Scale AI, even suspects they secretly used about 50,000 more powerful GPUs. Availability is another revolutionary aspect. DeepSeek hasn't just made their model open source, but also offers practically free API access. This is a stark contrast to the strategy of big tech companies that hide their models behind high paywalls. The reactions of established companies were revealing. OpenAI hastily announced they would also make their GPT-4 model available to free users. They even had to prematurely present their new operator project to divert attention from DeepSeek. This shows how seriously they take the competition. For you as a user, there are different ways to use R1. The easiest way is through the DeepSeek website or mobile app. But beware. With this method, your data is stored on Chinese servers. They're very transparent in their privacy policy. All inputs can be stored and used. For those who want to avoid this, they can also run the model locally on their own computer. There are different tools for this like LM Studio or Llama. The installation is surprisingly simple. First, you download the tool, then the desired model. Depending on your hardware, you can choose different versions, from the compact 7B version to the powerful 70B version. Local installation has several advantages. First, you can use the model completely offline, perfect for sensitive data. Second, you have full control over computing power and can optimally adapt the model to your needs. Third, all privacy concerns disappear because no data leaves the system, and DeepSeek keeps pushing forward. They've just introduced their new image generation model, Janus Pro 7B. This also beats competitors like DALL-E 3 and Stable Diffusion in the benchmarks. This shows a comprehensive AI ecosystem is forming here. The impacts on the market are enormous. Gary Tan, president of Y Combinator, sees Jevons paradox at work. When technology becomes more efficient, total consumption often increases. Why? Because lower costs lead to more use. This could mean that despite higher efficiency, the demand for GPUs continues to rise. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, agrees. He compares the situation to the development of microprocessors. The more efficient and cheaper they became, the more they were used. Today, they're in practically every electronic device. Something similar could happen with AI models. The democratization of AI development has already begun. Smaller companies and developers who were previously deterred by high costs can now start their own AI projects. This could lead to an explosion of specialized AI applications. New possibilities are also emerging for research. The transparency of R1's thinking processes allows deep insights into how AI models work. This could help to better understand and address existing problems like hallucinations or bias. The long-term effects are difficult to estimate. Will this be the end of proprietary AI models? Will we see a new wave of AI innovations? The coming months will be decisive. What do you think? Is this the breakthrough the open source community has been waiting for? Or are we overlooking important risks? How will the big tech companies react? Write your thoughts in the comments. I'm very eager to hear your opinions. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you activate the bell, you'll even be notified when we upload a new video. Hope to see you next time. Until then, stay real.